That's why I take the car out. Yeah, baby! How you doing? But yeah, I was ready, I was dressed, I was going to go to
See,
drag races.
this is why we get dollar by dollar, because we sit here and talk amongst ourselves while everyone else walks by. About a year ago, maybe a couple years ago, I had a nodule on my throat, and my grandmother had an enlarged thyroid, and I've had thyroid problems, so I went to the doctor, and I was told, yeah, I have a nodule and needs to be checked out, and they weren't too forceful about it, and I was so busy working and doing my thing, I never had it checked. Recently it was bothering me. I went back and they said, you know, you need to get this checked, and we got the ultrasound done and said, yeah, there's a nodule, this is how big it is. And then this was in April, and then still I was in no hurry to get it checked, and finally, given more problems, I went in and got the biopsy, and they told me that it was like papillary cancer. I was told it was like the least aggressive of the cancers, so that's kind of good. But either way, it is cancer, and it's like I'm dealing with it. On the 8th, I gotta go in for more, like, to look at it and see like if it's spread. I don't think it has, because it's like the least. It's called the good kind of cancer, if anybody can say any cancer is good.
We went driving, baby and me.
I got to thinking about it, and I thought, you know, so many people don't even check their thyroid, and they can have this cancer. And I've talked to other people with it, and they've overcome it. And actually, my apartment manager, she had the worst kind of cancer in her thyroid, and they told her that she could just have the surgeries if she wanted to, but she basically had to go home and prepare to die. And she said this was 5 years ago, and she had the ups and downs too of waiting to get all the testing done, and finally she got all the stuff removed, and it's been 5 years, so she beat it. She said her grandfather had it, and he didn't even die of it. He died of something else. So it's treatable if you catch it in the early phases.
What's the prognosis? Like, what kind of treatment are they going to go after?
It could be radiation. It could be, if it's really bad, it could end up being chemo, but the likelihood of it being that bad is just very slim. I think it's probably going to be like the removal of partial, or it could be radiation and the removal. It just depends on how much it's spread and where it's at. If it's in the lobes and stuff, they obviously got to get rid of whatever's there. I'm not real sure I want to do the surgery. I might just do the radiation, but I'm not sure about somebody cutting my neck and all that, because I do have to be out there taking pictures, and I do have other filming projects that I take care of too, and I just don't want that there. So I'm not real sure that that's going to be something that I'm going to actually do.
Do you have some support system, friends or anything that you think that you can really lean on through this?
Mainly just my little sister Shelby and Tia. Like, we all know that my family and I are not very close. Mom died. There was a family split. I really don't care about the rest of them. They do know, and not anybody but my uncle has called to check. Like, my uncle's always been there too, so he's a good guy.
Have you told any of the characters out there that you work with?
Yes, Cupid knows, and Gene Simmons knows, but it's just been between the three of us that we've talked about it, and they all think it's going to be a good prognosis, you know, that everything's going to be fine. But I'm sleepy a lot. Now we know why I like to sleep so much. You know, at least when they get rid of this, maybe I'll feel better and I'll be able to do more.
That's a very good point, actually. And there's a lot of different positives once you deal with a thyroid problem that could help you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a very good point.
So we're coming to the end of me being so tired and so lazy. Everyone is like, you're so lazy. All you do is sleep. What do you mean hobbies? Like, all you do is sleep. Obviously, I mean, I'm in my pajamas. If you ask me to do anything during the day, I'm not going to be dressed at all. Like, the only time I ever get dressed is to go out and go to work, and then I'm at home, I'm in my pajamas. I'm not going anywhere.
You lost a lot of weight.
I'm cold.
No, you lost about 20 pounds.
I think it's cancer.
No, I don't care about that. You've lost.
I know, but
You look good. You look good before, but
strawberry shortcake outfit.
but you look great. No, you look great before, but
I think next summer I'm gonna like make a lot of money. I'm gonna get a stripper pole and put it out there, and then I'm gonna do the topless thing and climb the pole. Seriously.
Yeah.
Why not?
We got the pole right here.
Go ahead, climb it. Go ahead.
We have the pole right here. Well, cold. Yeah. Well, you tell my goosebumps that. It's not cold. You, mama. Oh, mama. Damn. I want to say you're all that. Hell yeah.
Give us an update on what your status is.
Okay, so when we began filming, I had a lump in my throat. I went to the doctors and they did a biopsy and found out it was cancer. So now I'm going to tomorrow have my thyroid removed to get rid of the cancer. And they're not expecting there to be any more problems. After that, there'll be a body scan, make sure it didn't spread. If it did, no big deal. They give me some type of radiation treatment. And
What's
what else?
the prognosis? How long is this going to take to recover? And then
Probably about a good month for the scar to go away. So the decision to leave Vegas right now is probably the best. I can go and have my friends help me and my family's help me in Texas, where I don't have all the rent and the car payment and the car insurance, and I would just not be able to do my job with a scar on my neck doing pictures, not to mention the ex-psycho boyfriend that's gunning me down too, so we're done with Vegas for a while.
okay, so give us a little update then. When are you looking to head out to Texas, and where are you going to go?
I'm going to San Antonio, and in Austin, sorry, we're contending with wind. In Austin, they have 6th Street. I have called down there to find out if I can do the Topless Strawberry Act there. I will be the first character down there, and we will see how well that goes.
Next time on Surviving Vegas.
Here I am dressed as Richard Petty, the most winningest driver ever in NASCAR, over 200 wins and 7 championships. We're here at the NASCAR Champions Week on Fremont Street.
You know, when I dress up as Dale Earnhardt, a lot of the race car drivers recognize me, and they'll always come up and handshake me. And
I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My dad was a race car driver. He actually raced against Lee Petty and Junior Johnson back in Florida, out on Daytona Beach.
drag racing, NASCAR, truck racing, midget racing, motorcycle racing. That's basically it. Anything with a motor, I love it.